Well, hello there, fine people. Old Butterknife here. I got my construction hat on today. We're going to show you how I'm going to replace this old door here behind us. As you can see, it's all rusted up. So we're going to put a new one in there. Hopefully, all goes well. Check this out. It's been, unfortunately, I just put that door in there 3 or 4 years ago. She's all rusted up. But I don't think you're supposed to have one of them metal security doors in on that light lanai frame anyway. So we're going to go ahead and replace it with something a little more appropriate. Let's see how it goes. Alright, so the first thing we got to do is get this old door, rusty thing out of the way here. And I don't know who put this one in, some knucklehead. But they attached this frame with a couple big long bolts here in all 4 corners. So the first thing we need to do is try to get those out of there. All right, so we got that rusty old door out. Now we just got an open frame here to work with. 38-inch opening, so we're going to have to attach about an inch spacer on each side so that the new door will fit up in there. So I'm going to go cut those. We'll be back in a minute. All right, so we're back. What I've done is taken some of this aluminum 1-inch kind of spacer here and cut it down to size. And then I went ahead and drilled some small starter holes about every 18 inches here. So what we're going to do is we're going to take these and set them in here, and we're going to get some screws and we're going to screw them in so that we've got something to attach our new door to. I'm also going to grab a couple of these handy clamps here to hold it in place. While I'm doing that, I wish you don't go flying all over the place on me. It'll also help keep it flush while I'm trying to screw in these screws. We got a thunderstorm brewing out here too, so I might have to take a break here in a second. Alright, see if we can get this first side screwed on. Want to make sure it's flush up there. Oh. There we go. Got to get her started in that frame. There we go. Alright, be careful not to drill too far in there. We'll get these attached, check back in with you here. Alright, so it looks like we got these spacers nice and secure. We're going to go ahead and go unbox the door and get it all prepped and get ready to put on here. We'll check back in with you when I get the door ready. Alright, well, we're back. Got the door hinge side installed to the frame here. As you can see, very nice and level. Actually did a good job. Little lady helped me. Door's a little heavy, not as heavy as that old rusty hunk of crap out there. So now we got to take and install the right side here that it closes up against. That's what we're going to do next. I'll check back in with you once I got that installed. Alright, we got the other side installed. Look at that. Closes up real nice and flush against there. So we got to add the top piece up there. A little sweep down here. Got to get the door handle on. We'll check back in with you here in just a moment. Alright. Well, we got the side pieces in. Door's looking good. Swings real nice and even. On the outside here. Got the little drip edge up there, whatever it's called. Got both side rails mounted. Got the little trim in there. She's looking good so far. Now we got to put the handle on. And it looks like I'm going to have to drill some holes, some different things, so it might take a minute. We'll see. Alright, so now we're going to install this little handle looking thing here, right up in here. Apparently there is a screen up in here that you can pull down, and it lowers the window and drops the screen. So we're going to install this handle, see how it works. Well, we got the little handle installed here. Basically, what you do is just pull out on the clip, and you pull down, just like so. And check that out. Now you got yourself a screen door on the top, and it retracts right up into there, just like this. Ta-da! Now it's a window again. Pretty handy. Now let's put the door handle on. Alright, so now for the tricky part. We gotta install the handle on here. And apparently they give you this little, this little diagram here. Tell you where you're supposed to drill all these holes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a real small little self-tapping metal screw and hit the center punch on all of these. And it'll give me my starting point. Fingers crossed, hope for the best. Well, we got the little faceplate on there. Not tight yet because we may need to adjust it once we get the handle in. And over here on the door, we marked our template, screwed a little pilot holes because we're going to have to do some 7/16 and some others. We've got them done on both sides here, so that's good. So now we got to drill the bigger holes. I'm not sure they even gave me a 7/16, so I'm going to see if I have a drill bit. And we'll check back in with you when we get to drilling holes here. Alright, well, got a couple 7/16 or 1/2 inch drilled, some 13/16. And unfortunately, the fine people at Anderson did not include a spade bit that was 7/16 as they called for, but luckily old Butterknife had a 1/2 incher. And that's what we used, so that's all right. Got those drilled. Got the little faceplate on there. It's nice and loose in case we have to adjust it. So now we're going to assemble the door handle, get her on there, see how she looks. Alright, well, we got the handle installed after drilling all the holes. Luckily had the right bit since they didn't provide it. The faceplate's installed there. And look at this. Shuts beautifully. Very nice. Got a little deadbolt here. A little extra security. So all we got left to do now is to put the little sweep on the bottom here. So we'll get that on, and then we'll see how she looks. Alright, we got the sweep installed on the bottom there. Almost flush, except for that one grout line on the tile there. It's still a lot better than it used to be. I think that'll work. Keep all the critters out. Alright, so it looks like we're done for the day. Got the new door installed. Looks a heck of a lot better than that old rusty thing. Plus it's all glass. So little kitty will be able to sit in there and look out the window. Check out everything that's going on. And it works real nice. Very proud of myself. So anyway, old Butterknife out. I'll show you a before and after picture here.